Hi, Gab.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, fine. How are you doing?
I'm also doing good. I think,
Are you
uh,
waiting for someone?
yeah, we are waiting for someone. Uh, we're waiting for. Wait. So, Sucharita actually, she'll either join late or she may not be able to join because her housemate got stranded and she has to go pick her housemate up.
Okay, okay, fine, fine.
Yeah, so I think Kristen will be doing this instead.
Okay.
And I believe he's here.
My friend started commenting.
You can start it beside Christian only.
Oh, hi, Kristen. Hi. All right, we can start. Um,
I'm not able to
so
see
we have to.
anyone.
Sorry,
I'm not able to see anyone.
you're not able to see anyone.
I can see you, but I can't see anyone.
I Yeah, I can't see Kristen either, but I think he's turned
Yes,
off
I
his
have turned
camera.
off my camera. Yes, you can
Okay.
interact.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's going to be very weird introducing Ajith because I've known him since he was a kid. But I'll do my best. Um, so Ajit is a year-old bowler from Tamil Nadu, and he's played for Tamil Nadu in the Cooch Behar Trophy and the CK Nayudu trophies, and he is also playing for the TNPL Nellai Royal Kings right now, and he used to play for Karekuri Kalais before, right? Yeah. So, yeah. So let's start our session today.
Yes.
So tell me, Ajit, what's your first cricket memory?
My first cricket, when I playing or watching it. Like
What is the first thing you remember about cricket?
the first thing I remember is watching 2003 World Cup in my cousin's place. I was 6 years old back then, so I was watching Australia versus India, if I'm not wrong.
Okay.
That's the first time I watched cricket on TV.
Okay. Awesome. And so you were 5 or 6 years at the time. Nice. So what was your first memory of like playing cricket?
Not able to remember the first memory, but I started playing when I was like 5, 6, 7. No, my grandfather used to buy me plastic bat and plastic ball whenever I visit his house. So I started playing back then. I was 6 years old, I think. I was 5, 6 years old.
Okay. Cool. So again, I think that leads us to the next question. The first cricket related thing that someone bought for you, was that a bat or a
Yeah,
ball?
both. It was both a plastic bat and a plastic ball. The first time I saw both, my
Okay.
grandfather bought me.
And which did you pick up, bat or ball?
Obviously, I picked the bat first, but my brother didn't allow me to play bat, so I ended up bowling.
That always
Um,
happens, no, to the second
yeah,
child.
yes, that is the sad part.
Yeah. So when did you decide to pursue cricket as more than just a hobby?
I was in sixth standard, I think so. We had like we used to have a PT class in school, and we had like section A or section B matches or class matches. During that time, I played well, and my section got one. We won the match. After that, I started thinking, okay, I had some talent in me. Okay, I'll start pursuing this cricket professionally.
Okay.
And around from 6th standard to 8th standard, I started playing this weekend cricket. After 8th standard, I started playing professional cricket.
Okay, that's nice. So, when you actually decided to pursue cricket as more than just a hobby, like you wanted to become professional in cricket, how did your parents react to that?
It was very hard to convince them initially, but
Right. So that was my next question. How did you convince them?
well, initially they thought, okay, this guy will play for a few years and he'll leave it. Okay, let him play. But I was not I was not like that, and it was very hard to convince them initially. But once I started playing for state, they started supporting me. Initially, they were like, okay, you play for now. After you finish 9th standard, in the 10th standard, start studying, leaving cricket and everything. And I played for the state team when I was in 10th standard. And from then, they started supporting me.
Okay, that's nice. I mean, so they basically saw you growing in cricket and they thought, okay,
Yes,
fine,
yes,
let
yes.
him do
There were days where I used to cry to my dad, please allow me to play cricket. Please, I want to go play. He was like, no,
because,
study,
yeah,
study.
because studies are very important, no?
Yes. Yes.
So did you actually go to college?
I would have been to college like approximately 20 days in 3 years.
And did you complete your degree?
Yes, yes, yes. I'm a BCom graduate.
Congratulations. Where's the treat, man? You passed BCom. You never gave me a treat.
Surprisingly graduated.
So your parents are happy that you graduated, you have something to fall back
Yes,
on, and
yes,
you are happy because you're playing cricket, right?
yes.
Right. So if at all somebody wants to convince their parents to play cricket or your friends are, they're saying, what? You didn't pass.
Just ignore him.
Okay. So if at all, if somebody wants to convince their parents to play cricket, then basically they have to show that they are doing well. That is your path. No, you showed your parents that you are capable of doing well in cricket, and
Yes.
so that's how you managed to convince them. Because I'm like trying to collate, from different people how they manage to convince their parents, because it's very important. A lot of people, they want to play, but then they don't know how to convince their parents. So maybe
Yes,
some of
because
these tips and pointers will help them.
no tips and pointers because they won't have the confidence. Studies are important,
Right.
obviously, but since I started playing for state, okay, they had some confidence in me. Okay, this guy has some talent, we'll support him. Before that, it was very hard to convince, but I had it in me. I knew that I'll play for next level. I had it in me.
Right.
Once I started playing for state, and then they got convinced. Okay, this guy has some talent.
Okay. All right. So has your primary cricketing skill always been bowling, or did you try batting and all that before?
I was a batsman initially. I used to bat one down and all.
Okay.
So in my academy in those days, there were only few fast bowlers. I was one of them, so they made me bowl from doing the nets from first set to the last set. I used to bowl, and then I'll get batting. So it ended up that I became a bowler. I started bowling well, but I was a batsman initially. I used to play one down, two down.
Okay. So how is your batting now?
If I say it's very good, that's a lie. But it is somewhat better. Okay, I can manage.
Okay. So if at all you get selected in the Indian team, right? At which position do you think you deserve to bat?
I would say middle order, but they will give me lower order.
Okay. So are you number 11 or
No,
say
I hate playing number 11.
9?
I hate playing number 11 because I used to play number 11 in league matches. Most of the times, the other end batsman will get out. I won't get batting. So I hate number 10 is fine. I can 9 is fine.
So you're continuing to work on your batting, right?
Yes. I started working on batting. This lockdown made me work on batting. I had so much of time.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, it's easier to, like practice at home with the bat rather than the ball, I guess.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, let's say, what inspired you to take up bowling apart from the fact that, Aditya never let you play with the bat? What inspired you to take
No,
up
I didn't
bowling?
take up bowling personally. I was very interested in batting, but the situation, I was never given batting. I used to bowl, so that means okay, this was interesting. Okay, let me bowl. I was never interested in bowling initially. I was
Okay.
interested in batting, but people never used to give me batting, so I started bowling. Okay, let me take this and play it.
Okay.
Later that I like bowling fast. It was nice to see. It was nice, make a batsman scary by the way you bowl. It was nice.
Okay.
I had to know that this guy is scary. Okay, that's nice.
Right. So seeing the fear in your batsman's eyes basically made you take up bowling. Okay. So who's your inspiration as far as bowling is concerned?
Bowling initially, Srishant, I had very much interest in Srishant's bowling.
Okay.
Overseas bowlers, Bretley. Anytime Bretley.
Okay. So Brett Lee is your favorite.
Yes, anytime. Everything, his
What?
run up, his bowling, his fitness, everything.
Okay.
If I get 10% of his bowling, I'm satisfied.
So what will you do if Brett Lee hears this and he's like, "What is this man? You didn't want to be a bowler."
You know what? I missed the opportunity meeting him in the TNPL second season. I joined the team. I joined the team on after second match, but during the first match, Britley came and he gave a session to all the bowlers. I missed meeting him. That was
Okay.
the only regret.
Okay. All right. So can you share the memories of the first ever cricket match that you played? Something that's other than gully cricket, not anything that you played with your cousins or at home. No.
I think it was an under 11 game.
Mm-hmm.
Under 11, the first match I wore all the white jersey and all. I was very nervous. I had to bowl the first over. I was very nervous. Into 100 times how nervous I am right now. There's nothing.
Why are
But
you nervous now?
I mean, before the interview, but I was very nervous at that time. After bowling the first ball, okay, and then I settled down. The first ball when I ran, I was like, okay, everyone's watching me right now. I was very nervous. That was a good experience.
That's nice. So what do you remember from that match? Apart from being nervous, what is that one thing that you really remember?
That match, I had no idea about the field positions. I had no idea about the covers, extra covers, mid off, nothing, no idea on the terms. My captain came to me and told me that, okay, go stand in the middle. I was like, oh, I was just standing in the middle of the room, like, what is middle, what someone think? And then that was so embarrassing in that match. And later the match, they thought me, okay, this is mid off, this covers. So that was so embarrassing.
Okay. So I guess that's the case with almost everyone, no? You don't really know. You just hear all of these terms, but you don't know what it is.
Initially, they didn't teach me like, okay, these are three positions. Yeah, okay, they just took me for the match. And during the team huddle, the captain told me that, okay, stand in the middle on the first over. Okay, next time you come and bowl like that. I was very shy to ask him that, okay, what is middle? In the middle of the cricket ground, if I ask him, that would be very wrong. So I didn't ask him. And later, I was very embarrassed.
Okay. Does Kristen want to ask any question? I think I'm going on too much, no? I'm talking a lot.
Nothing. It's going well.
Do you want to ask a couple of questions?
No, you have asked almost all the questions, so you can continue.
Okay. Okay, Ajit. So, what is your favorite format and why?
My favorite format watching is test matches. But if
Okay.
you ask playing, I like to play one day games because test match seems a bit tiring.
Okay.
I like to play one day games. Initially, the first 2 days of test matches are very interesting, but later it becomes so tiring.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. But I think that is what everyone aspires to play, no? Test
Yes,
cricket.
yes, yes. Definitely. I like to play. I mean, the funny part is that I like to play, but I have to put an extra bit of effort.
But if at all given a choice, you would like to play
Yes, yes, yes,
ODIs.
obviously.
Okay.
I like to play ODI, but of course, every player who plays in India has a dream to debut for the Test matches for India. So I'd like to play one match in Lords.
Okay, cool. Awesome. I hope your dream comes true. So, what is the biggest lesson that this 2021 has taught you?
It has taught me many lessons. Like the biggest lesson is it has taught me patience. Like it taught me patience. Like um, I had so much of expectations before the lockdown. The way I play cricket and everything,
Mm-hmm.
it has slowed me down. Lockdown. Okay, in not hurry. I was just taking results back then, but now it has taught me like okay, nothing is permanent here. Everything is temporary. Practice and failure. So just focus on the process and slow down. Just relax and enjoy the sport.
Okay. So, what is the biggest lesson that 2021 has taught you in terms of life, not just cricket? Like,
In terms of life, yeah, I mean, uh, yeah, that's not tomorrow basically.
mm,
So that's the only lesson I learned because I used to postpone a lot of things before and all. I used to postpone my practice sessions, my training sessions. But the lockdown has taught me so much that I started doing everything now. Today is a better day.
mm. Yeah,
So
I
that is
think
the main.
a lot of us we just don't do a lot of things because we procrastinate. So,
Yeah.
learning that there's no tomorrow and you have to do everything today, I think it's a great lesson to learn.
Yeah, because I was procrastinating and I thought that was the reason why I'm not getting success. I mean, back then I thought like that. But once I started doing my routines properly, honestly, like I was honest to myself, because back then I was not honest. I was like, I didn't work day in, day out, but I was expecting results. But after the lockdown, I had so much of time to work mentally and physically.
Mm. That's good. So, how do you train every day?
How my daily routine or the way
Yeah,
I
your daily routine, and then when it comes to a match, how do you train?
during match days, like 2 weeks before the match, I will do good amount of weight training 2 weeks before the match.
Mm-hmm.
But the match week, I'll reduce my weight training and I'll focus more on bowling. Few days before the game, I'll reduce my bowling load also.
Okay.
And one day before the match, it's all about mental stuff, not too much of practicing.
Mhm.
That is how
So
it usually
during the
goes.
off season, how do you train?
Office is more of strength work, strength and ground training. I
Okay.
do like twice a week. Skill is twice a week, and strength, and I focus more on strength and ground training.
Okay. So like in the middle of a very busy season, if you're playing matches almost say every 1 or 2 days, how do you recover? Because recovery is also very important, right, when you're training?
Yes, 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 yes. Recovery is the main thing that I realized a few years back. Um, Yeah, like, we used to have ice bath and all. We used to have proper acquisitions. We used to do proper stretching, ice bath and all. We have off days. And
Okay.
uh, during the state games and TNPL games and all, the team has a very good like trainer and thing. They will handle us properly. Like a professional sports person, you will be handled very properly.
Hmm. Okay.
Food, food and sleep is the two main things for athlete.
Yeah.
More than strength and the ground training stuff.
Yeah. So how much sleep do you try to get in a day?
I try to get around 9 hours, 9 to 10 hours sleep a day. During
Okay.
match season, I'll sleep around 12 hours. 9 hours night and 2, 3 hours in the afternoon.
Hmm.
Whenever I don't have any gym or training, I'll try to sleep.
Okay.
Because we used to stay in the hotel if you go on tour and all. So we'll have no other thing to do. So best thing is sleep. So I'll recover.
Right. Okay. So how do you cope with success and failure?
Before COVID, I used to take success to my mind, and I used to take it to my head, and even failure, I take it to my heart. Like I was so emotional, and I was so high with success. But after the COVID pandemic, I worked really hard mentally, and now it feels like okay, if I get success, okay, that's fine. If it's failure, okay, that's fine. I don't take it to my mind.
Hmm.
That is the
So,
main
like,
thing.
when you say you worked really hard mentally, what exactly was your process?
I started doing yoga and stuff, and I started reading a lot of books and meditation things that help improve your mental health.
Okay. All right. So, let's talk a little bit about TNCA. So, I think every state runs its, every association runs its affairs, differently. How does the TNCA work, and what is the effect?
Um,
Like, what kind of a role does the TNCA play for the day-to-day life of a player?
I mean, here we have very good foundation of league games. We have almost 6 divisions here in Tamil Nadu. The first division is we play 1 day games and 3 day games.
Mm-hmm.
Second to fifth division, they play 50 over games, and the sixth division is 30 over game.
Mm-hmm.
So the league system here is very good, and it helps. Many players have played the trophy through this league system. This is the platform to play the trophy.
Mm.
So playing first division, you perform there, you get into the trophy team. That is the route for it.
Okay. So, as far as the association itself is concerned, apart from like conducting matches, what are the other things that they do to help players?
They organize camps every year before
Okay.
the state game. They select players and they organize camps. And like now, I was injured 2 months back, so they took me to their academy. They treated me, and everything is going well. They take care of the players very well.
Okay. Yeah, that's good to know. So, we all know about the different BCCI tournaments in the domestic circuit, right? At the state level, what kind of tournaments did the TNCA conduct? Of course, there are these different 6 divisions of the leagues,
Yeah, yeah.
but are there any tournaments?
I mean, I don't think there are league games only. The first division we play 1 day tournaments,
Mhm.
and we play 3 day tournament.
Okay.
Initially, we used to play 2020 tournament also, but after the TNPL has come, they didn't organize 2020. But we are playing 1 day and 3 day games.
Okay. All right, that's nice. And you are, I think, getting ready to play one of the under 25 tournaments, is it?
Yeah, due to this pandemic, they have postponed it. I don't know when they are organizing it. But once they have confirmed the date, I will be playing the tournament.
So apart from like the league tournaments, they also run state and like age group cricket, is it?
I mean, the Tamil Nadu Association, the BCCA runs. or conducts the tournament like under 16, under 19 and all. Tamil Nadu Association conducts school tournaments and stuff. They conduct TNCA
Okay.
school tournaments and all.
Right. Okay. So, how does one like progress through the various divisions? Let's take your case. Which division did you start playing, and you're now playing the first division? So, how did you progress through the ranks?
So I started playing for 5th division. I played 5th division 1 year, and the next 2 years I played for 3rd division. After that I came to 5th division. So the way you enter the league games is they will conduct selection trials and all. So you get in there, if you perform well, they select you, and you'll get to play for the team. I played for 5th division first. I think I was 11th standard when I played for 5th division. And then I played 3rd division 2 years. After that, it's been 6 years since I played 1st division.
Okay. So, what is the progression like from 1st division to Ranji?
First division, I mean, there is no that's only one step ahead of Ranji Trophy because you perform well in 1st division, and they'll take you for the Ranji Trophy probables camp, and then they'll pick up around 30 players from the players who have performed in 1st division. From there, you'll get to the Ranji Trophy. Now even we've got some a platform like TNPL, so that is more easy and helpful for us. You have a platform to showcase your talent.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so who's your biggest fan and who's your biggest critic?
I don't know you for biggest fan as of now, but I mean, right now I would say myself. I would like to see me perform, and I would I always find the critic stuff in me. I mean myself. Right now I don't have any big fan. I'm not.
So you're saying that you come home and Kaushik or Aditya, nobody tells you anything. Hey, why did you bowl in swinger? You should have bowled out swinger.
Yeah, they are my critics. Kaushik is my critic. He'll call me after TNPL every game. You should have bowled the occasional first 11. Yeah, yes, Kaushik, okay.
Because I think in India we feel that why are these players they're not bowling in these areas.
Yes. I used to get a call from him.
If I go there, how I'll play. This is what we talk,
I was like that back then before playing TNPL. Once I started playing TNPL, I was like, okay, no, it's different.
Yeah.
The way you see a game and the way you play is different.
Right. And so, your biggest fan?
The biggest fan? I think no one has ever come and told me like I'm a biggest fan.
But there's so many people over there writing that they're your biggest fan, you're their inspiration. Are they pulling your leg or something?
These are my friends who try to pull. They're pulling me. I just told them that I'll be doing an interview, and that's what I don't care.
Okay. Awesome. But for us, all of us, like our parents are our biggest fans all the time. I'm pretty sure your mom and dad, they must be really proud of you, right?
They are, but other than the blood relation and other than the family, I haven't.
So does your mom now has your mom started understanding cricket now?
I mean, she watches, but she says as if she knows cricket, but she doesn't know. I mean, she just watches cricket. She used to say, okay, I was watching 83 World Cup, I was watching that back then, I used to watch like that, she would talk, but in reality, she knows nothing.
Okay. So, do you follow any sport apart from cricket?
No.
No.
Even
so you don't get time?
No, not like that.
Or you're just not interested in anything other than cricket?
Yeah, I like to play different sports. I'm not a big fan of watching different sports. I used to play shuttle, TT and all. I don't watch it. I mean, I watch it, but I don't follow it. I don't know the names of the players and stuff. I just watch it.
Okay. So you know that Rafael Nadal at the age of like 35 is he now? He won his 21st Grand Slam, right?
Yes, I
What
can.
did you feel about it? What did you think about it? Did you think, yes, 30 is the new 20 and 20 is the new 30?
I mean, to be honest, I had no idea about tennis. Like everyone was posting stuff about Nadal, so that's how I came to know it. But I can relate this in cricket. I know Anderson bowling at 39. He was swinging in and out and getting batsmen out in 39.
Yeah.
But that 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 uh, that shows you that age is just a number.
No,
I
so
think
all those people, no, they all of us in 30s, we're looking at you people and like, you kids.
yeah, that happens in cricket. That happens usually. So they say, I'm 35 bowling like this, like you're 20, you're giving time and stuff like that. Every Indian cricketer will come across that situation. Back in those days, we used to bowl order.
Yeah. So, like, you've played the Cooch Behar, you have also played the CK Nayudu, right? What do you think is like the difference in the two tournaments, as far as your game is concerned, and also the game of your opponents or the people that you play with? What is the biggest difference between the two tournaments?
Cooch Behar is like under 19 tournament, but the tournament which I'm playing right now, CK Nayudu, is almost similar to the trophy. The quality is almost similar to the trophy because a lot of difference I feel from the under 19 level of cricket and the under 25 level of cricket. This is almost equal to the Ranji platform. Under 19, like, it is also a good level of cricket, but that is where you learn the foundation of the sport. You play 4-day games and you travel to every other state, and you'll know the basics of the stuff like touring and all the basics of the profession. You'll feel like how a professional sportsman is feeling. For example, the Indian players travel internationally. We should travel nationally. We go to other states and we play. That is a very good experience for the under 19 players to that will help them to play.
Right.
Same experience but different level of cricket, I would say.
Okay. So, as far as the level of cricket is concerned, you feel that like the CK Nayudu is almost at the level of the Ranji trophy.
Yeah, that I would say because it's almost there because most of the players who play in the trophy are part of CK trophy. They are less than 25 years. The skill level, everyone are same. I
Okay.
think in the trophy, they are much more mentally skillful than the R25 team.
Right.
The physical skill level is everything same. I think those who are mentally strong can sustain that.
Yeah. Okay. So that's an important point, right? People should start really working on their mental resilience and coping skills to be able to do well in the high levels of cricket.
Yes, yes. This is the main part.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
So
really
what is the funniest thing that happened to you on a cricket field?
funniest thing. I have a memory. Like, I was playing the CK Nayudu tournament in Chepak. That was
Okay.
in Chepak, and I was paired up. I was the next batsman. Um, the batsman playing in the middle got out. I mean, it was a referral, but I didn't know. I didn't see the umpire doing the third umpire sign. He got out. I think it was a run out. He got out, and everyone was standing there. I just walked in. I walked in, I was there, and I almost went into the 30th circle. And from the behind, my teammates are shouting, it was a referee, come out, come out. The batter still not out. And then I came out, and it was an auto decision. I was a confident. That was so embarrassing for me, but if I think about it now, it was a funny moment.
That's nice. So, so far in your cricketing journey, What is that one moment that you want to relive again and again?
I still remember the first day of my official cricket practice where I used all the whites and shoes and all everything.
Okay.
I went into the academy. The first time I saw a cricket ball, and the atmosphere was so like that was my dream. And in that moment, like I want to play professional cricket. So at that time, it was so I would like I was sitting in the ground. I didn't even leave the ground. Everyone left, and I was the last person to leave. My first day of nets. In that moment, and if you ask for the reason, the memories, I would say the TNPL that happened the previous year.
Mm-hmm.
The first game I played against my ex team, Trichy Warriors.
Okay.
That was a memorable moment. I performed well, and I played after a long time, after 1.5 years of break of the COVID. That was a wonderful moment.
That's nice. So, what is the one thing that people will be surprised to know about you?
Like in general or in cricketing?
In general, yeah.
In general, I would say like I'm not finding any funny part, but on a serious note, I'm very emotional that people, my friends, won't know that because like I used to, I act as if I'm an extrovert, but inside I'm very emotional. I can't explain him.
Yeah.
I'm a very shy guy, so that is what
Okay.
I think. My friend circle won't know that. That is the one thing I hide from them.
Okay. That's good. Now that you've told them, I think, do you think they'll be a bit more considerate considering your introvert nature, or do you think they'll actually put you on a spot?
After this interview, I should go talk to them. I mean, they start trying everything.
Okay. So we all play gully cricket, right?
Yes.
What is the weirdest rule? Like, you remember the gully cricket we played? Dude, I defeated you, right? You remember that?
I
Tell
remember.
everybody.
Well,
Tell
yeah.
everybody I was better on that day than you.
Yes. You batted better than I remember. Yeah. I mean, it's around 20 runs, right?
You couldn't get me
20,
out.
24 runs.
Yeah, you couldn't get
Only
me out.
that is scoring your
Remember?
team.
I was like so proud. I was like, look at me.
Yes, I remember.
Okay. So in gully cricket, what is the weirdest rule that you've come across?
We used to play in the terrace. If the ball goes down, if the batsman hits the ball, by chance the ball hits the fielder's hand. It just tips and it goes down. The last point of contact should go and bring the ball. Like the batsman should not go down and bring the ball.
Oh God, I should have played gully cricket with you guys. You know how many times I had to go fetch the ball? Just because I hit it. So much better this way, no? The fielder has to go get it.
Yeah, last point of contact should go. That's all. If you hit the ball very hard, the fielder will just close his eyes, the ball will hit his hand and go out. The fielder should go and hit the ball because he was the last point of contact.
Nice. Okay, last question from my side. What is the cricket dream for you? What does it look like? You said you wanted to play a game at Lords. Is that the dream?
Yes. For me, more than playing for India, I would love to bowl 150 km per hour. Everyone has a dream to play for India, but I have a dream. But more than that, I would love to bowl fast. I like to clock 150 km. I would see like Ajith Kumar 150.1. That is my.
So, okay, are you saying that it's okay if you play for, say, USA because Unmuktan went there, but you just want to bowl 150? What is this? Yeah, what is this behavior, bro?
But only 11 players can play for India team. So,
Okay.
but it's not. I mean, like obviously, definitely I would love to play for India, but we don't know. It's all about depends on the situation, and there's a lot of stuff involved in that. But any level I play, I need to bowl. That is what. Even I play for Tamil Nadu team, and then end my career. For example, I would end up bowling 150 kilometer, and then I.
Okay. All right. I heard something. Okay. I don't know, like, okay. I heard something. I'm going to ask you. Is it like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you'll kill me for asking you this.
Please don't ask.
Did you actually, like, refuse to go to the MRF Pace Academy?
That was, I mean, I was in a different situation back then, so that was
Okay.
because of the personal reasons I didn't go there.
Okay, fair enough. Let's not delve into it.
Yeah.
Okay. And so you told me your cricketing dream, right? What do you think you need in terms of support to actually achieve that? What
Sorry?
would you like to have in terms of support from, say, the association, or from your parents, or from your friends, or from everyone else? What kind of support do you require to achieve your cricketing dream?
The support that I'm getting now is good enough, but I would like to say, I mean, better facilities, better ground facilities, better gym facilities,
Mm-hmm.
and I would like to bowl on green top wickets that usually I don't bowl here in Chennai.
So if you look at green top wickets, you think you'll get extra pace from somewhere
Yeah,
in your consciousness.
yes.
Nice.
I would love to bowl in green tops in Chennai.
Okay. In Chennai. Look at you asking for too much. Just pray that the wicket doesn't start turning on like day one first session.
Yes.
Okay. So does anyone else have any questions to ask? Let's see if anyone's asking any questions. Kristen, do you have any questions to ask?
What's your tip for the youngsters who are watching currently?
I mean, my tip for youngsters is just enjoy the sport. Don't think about success and don't think about like what level you end up playing. Just enjoy the sport and just try to work on your skill. Just focus on the process. That is what I do because I started getting results when I start working on a process instead of focusing on the result. So back then, when I was all these younger kids, obviously they will seek for results. They would like to get success and all. But more than that, I'd say focusing on the process and working on your skill is more important.
So somebody, Mohit Kumar, is asking, where do you practice in Chennai? And can I join you in training?
He is my teammate. He's just asking.
Okay.
Okay, now let's end it because time has exceeded.
Yeah. All right. It was
Thanks
great
for the
to talk
opportunity.
to you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ajith, and
Thank you so much. I mean, it was the first interview, and this will remain in the history. This is my first interview. So thank you for the opportunity.
it's a new experience for us also.
Yeah.
All right. It was great catching up with you, and hope your cricket dream comes true, and all of your other dreams also come true.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye.